Welcome back to Ask a Woman. We're talking to Sugar Novak about some of the things that you can do to make yourself more physically fit. She's a massage therapist. And Sugar, you've got a couple of exercises for us to help make our bodies feel a little bit better. What are some of those?
Well, to precondition the body so that it can lose weight. A lot of people try to lose weight and they just lose water and then they get discouraged. You have to precondition and lose your weight like maybe 2 weeks later. So they can start out in bed or they can do it on the Davenport or on the chair. And this pumps the spinal fluid to the brain. And they can do it like this or they can just do it like this. And you lay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up 10, hold 10, down 10. Lay 10, up 10, hold 10, down 10. And they have to get controlled. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A lot of people can't even lift their buttocks up off the floor. Then when they get good, they go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
So the legs in and out.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Back. That tones all this, strengthens the whole pelvis area. Like for pregnant women, their labor is like a shorter duration. It tightens the whole buttocks area. And then I make myself a slant board out of myself. I don't even use a slant board.
So you can use a chair at home. This is the main, something to uplift your legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wish I had slacks on so you could try it.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I don't have any pants on.
This is a softball. And like when women get premenstrual cramps, they can roll right on their hip, like in that area.
I was wondering what you would use that for. I guess that's a pretty good...
And I always give lectures, and I tell them if they can do it, that I will give them a free massage, and nobody can do this.
Oh, that looks great.
And
that doesn't hurt your spine at all?
It's on the side.
Oh,
Then
okay.
you put it on the other side. And like acupuncture is when you go into a meridian and release pain, like with the umbrella and with the ball. And you can't learn everything like just in a little segment like this, but they can call for further information.
So when you talk about using acupressure, and that's sort of the same effect you get with this, relieving some pressure, are there certain pressure points that you should be concerned about?
Well, there's just like for the female, or in this area, and the body is like up here is in your stomach and your liver. So for pregnant women, they can just roll against the wall.
Now you say up here, you're talking about your upper back?
In the shoulder area.
Okay.
Right where the bra would be.
Now what would that do if you roll the ball in that area? What would you do?
Like if they have morning sickness, it will help morning sickness.
Anything else?
Well, if people have trouble coughing, this is the lung area right up above it. This is out of the Gray's Anatomy book. This isn't like, wives' tale.
Should you consult your doctor before you do something like this?
Not if you roll against the wall in condition. I mean, if you want to go to the doctor and see if you can go to the spa or something like that, I guess that that's wise. But this won't hurt anybody.
Okay.
Because you can't do it. At least until you get conditioned, there's no way you can do it.
So how did you lose 3 inches, or how many inches did you lose from your legs, your thighs?
4.5.
4.5 inches. That must have been
nice. I had fat legs 34 years, and now I have 0 fat. When you do a test on them, I have 0 fat, and the cellulite is gone. And they were really fat.
How did you do that, Sugar?
With the body wraps, with the rolling pin, with the vibrator, and you massage with the ball. You just take and put cream on and you massage yourself, because you know how a globe fits on the stand? It pivots. This pivots when I do this. I teach massage, and I always give a massage with a ball, and people don't even know that I've used the ball. I use cream and a ball.
So we can use that at home. Any kind of round, hard surface, or what?
No, a softball.
Oh, a softball, okay.
And I use olive
oil. That's
oil.
rather firm, though. Okay, an olive oil. So you can use that at home, rub in any particular area of the leg, the whole leg?
Any place. The hip, I had saddlebags on my legs. They're gone. I mean, I'm past 50 and I feel like so happy not to have to be, shackled with these fat legs anymore. And then my breasts, I nursed my children. I have 7 children and 9 grandchildren. And so...
Now you also, this is great. For all the people who are interested in this, now there are creams and all sorts of solutions that you hear about that women have used for whatever reasons because they're interested in developing larger breasts. Now, you say that you've added 3.5 inches?
I firmed them, which means they were sagging. And I used the body wrap and olive oil to get the lymph going. A lot of women are having breast operations from blocked lymph. And Now, just for precautionary, I would massage my own breasts. And olive oil is very good for your body. And then you do an isometric. And it's like when a baby...
Well, let me see if I can try to do that. Okay.
When a baby kicks in the womb, you'll feel a little flicker. Maybe you won't feel a flicker for 3 months, but you need to do it 2 or 3 times a day.
Now, what do? You just push?
And you build up your pectoral muscles underneath. Now, see, I'm soft, and then now I'm very firm.
Well, I don't know if I'm doing this correctly.
You put your hands like this.
Okay.
And you go, and you breathe in, and then you breathe out of your mouth.
And how many times do you need to do this?
Well, you need to do it all the time.
Oh, all the time, not 1 day or 2 weeks.
Once you learn it, I still do it all the time because I want to keep them firm.
And that will increase.
Well, you see,
your
if
butt
you're
line?
married and it seems like you're the sacrifice, you're the victim, you have your children, and then pretty soon you don't want your husband to see any part of your body because, well,
you're the victim when you get married.
After you've had your baby, your breasts start sagging, your stomach starts protruding, your legs get fat, cellulite. Then you start feeling like the victim. Why do so many women have depression in America? It's because they don't tone up their body.
Okay, well, for men too, I think it can be rather disappointing if you let yourself go. But that's one exercise. What else can we do at home to make ourselves feel a little bit better, more physically fit? Anything for the back? There are a lot of people with problems with back injuries.
Well, you know, the exercise of laying in bed and what I just showed you on the chair, every morning before you get up, it pumps the spinal fluid to the brain. You have to really keep the spinal fluid and the circulation going. And, well, I'll show you, like, this exercise is simple. You just take your wrists and you touch your knees. It isn't like a regular sit-up, you know. And it's hard. It looks easy, but
no,
it's hard.
It doesn't look that easy to me. Okay. And what does that do exactly?
Rocks the spinal fluid to the brain. Our bodies are a dumb body without our brain, right?